Hi everybody, hope you're well. Thanks for dropping on by. So it's January 2021. This is part 2 of a 2-part video, just giving you some information for those of you looking at maybe buying a used Honda Africa Twin, specifically the 2017 non-DCT model. I've already done part 1, and that's just basically going over the bike in the garage, things I've added to it, etc, etc. So check on the link below if you want to have a look at that. So part 2, I thought we'd just get on the bike, go out for a bit of a blast, and then I can give you my likes and dislikes about the 2017 Honda Africa Twin non-DCT model. So without further ado, let's get changed and go out for a ride. So the Honda Africa Twin 2017 non-DCT model. Like I say, I've had this for 2 years now, put about 4,000 miles on it, absolutely love the bike to bits. I bought it second hand from the local Honda dealer over here, and I was in the market basically for a GS 1250, 1200 or the KTM 1290. Well, sadly the KTM dealer over here didn't carry the 1290 adventure bike as a demo, or did have it in stock, so I wasn't going to spend that kind of money. Wow, impressive, absolutely impressive. Wasn't going to spend that kind of money on a bike if I couldn't ride it. And I went to the local Honda dealer, local BMW dealer, sorry, and tried the GS 1200 and the 1250. Man, everybody's out today. What a glorious January sunny day, marvellous. Took them both out, and great bikes, but maybe I'm just unusual, but it didn't do it for me. My previous bike to this was a Honda Fireblade in the Repsol colours, 2013. Love that bike, loads of track days to Le Mans on it, knee down, all that kind of stuff. And I just wanted to get away from the sports bike, certainly over here where predominantly it's a 40-mile-an-hour limit. Getting a bit older, wrists starting to hurt a little bit, and so I decided to look at an adventure bike. So as I said, I really like the KTMs, but I couldn't get one. I couldn't ride a demo one over here, so that was sort of out of the window. And took the GS out. Really liked it, but it didn't float my boat. And whilst I was putting my Fireblade back into road trim to sell it in and out of the Honda dealer, just getting a few bits and bobs, he told me that he Honda Africa Twin in. This is the bike that he had in, just got it in. He said take it out, so took it out. And in fairness, I didn't actually know too much about the Africa Twin. Took it out, and immediately clicked with it. So made him an offer. I think it was advertised at 7.5. I got it for slightly less than that. So got a fairly good deal. He was happy with it, I was happy with it. Came away with it. Put a few bits on it, which you can see in the first video, links below. What a great day, guys. Amazing day. Everybody's out making the most of it. Yeah, put a few bits on it, which were the Atlas throttle lock. I've put on the Oxford heated grips, wired in the OEM auxiliary socket, which is an absolute pain because the fuse is, you've got to take the fairings off. That's another story. Put in the Camel instrument cluster surround, so you can mount your GPS or whatever on it. Some people have mounted it on the original cross bracing member, but I think if you're going over hardish terrain, there's a chance that those welds will snap, so I've gone for the Camel ADV brace to mount my Garmin GPS Zumo XT onto it. That's an amazing bit of kit. I'll put a link to that below as well. What else have I put on there? I put this wind jammer thing, stops air coming up the forks, and that's very good, quite cheap. Again, I'll try and put all the links below. But the Atlas throttle lock's very good. If I can, I'll show you how I use it. And I've got SW Motec luggage on it, so it's pretty much set as a long distance machine, in fairness. But I absolutely, I really like it. I can't see myself ever getting rid of it, in fairness. I've tried the BMW S1000 XR, but for over here, that just vibed too much through the handlebars. They said they've sorted that out, but 40 miles an hour over here, it was absolutely horrendous. So I said to the BMW dealer over here, I can't ride it, it's not usable over here, it's ridiculous. So So yeah, I really like the Africa Twin. So there we go then, 40 miles an hour. Let's just put the, I'm going to put my heated grips on because my hands are a bit cold actually. So there's the Batson. So it's just basically a friction pad that sits between the Batson and the throttle cluster here, and it just stops it turning, but you can override it. It's only a friction thing, so that's good enough for you to go along and give your right hand a breather. Oops, don't want to get done for speeding. And if you do need to stop, you can either just throttle off, not a problem with it still connected, or just hit the X button and it disconnects it totally. But it's a good bit of kit, certainly recommend it. Oxford heater grips, brilliant. Certainly recommend those, very cost effective. Another Africa Twin, but this is the bigger one, sports version, touring version. Yeah, so getting back to the bike then, so I bought it, put a few bits on it, as I said, put them in the links below, and I really like it. Yeah, the engine, 1000cc thing or whatever, there's how many cc's it's got. It's got plenty of pull, 2 up, fine. I'm only 76 kilos, so I'm a bit of a lightweight, not carrying too much weight. 5'9", 32-inch leg. I don't find a problem with it at all. So sound point of view, yeah, she sounds good. That's just got the standard count on it. I have got the Arrow full system 2-into-1 at home in the garage, but that's a little bit too poppy bangy, so that's off the bike now, and the standard one's back on. But yeah, she sounds good. So on Auto Trader, the reseller site in the UK, excuse me, these bikes, the 2017 non-DCT model, going between £7,000 and £8,000. Wow, busy. 7 and 8,000 pounds. I paid just below 7 for this, and that was with a That was with a 2-into-1 Arrow system, so got a good deal in fairness. The dealer was happy and I was happy. Do I love the bike? Yes. Would I like more power from it? Yeah, I guess so. But it is what it is. It suits me, it suits my riding style. It's great for me and the wife on the back. I've got the SW Motec luggage. SW Motec luggage on it for when we go away. And it's absolutely brilliant. So let's talk about the engine then. It's 1000cc or thereabouts. There's the exact cc of it. A lot of low down punch, very good. It redlines at just under 8,000 revs, and it runs out a puff at about 6.5, 7,000 revs. Yeah, so that's where the GS and the KTMs would wipe the floor with this, I suppose. But if you want to ride it in a spirited way, it certainly will hustle with the best of them. It's got that big 21-inch front wheel, so that can be a little bit sketchy if you really are pushing it on the tarmacy stuff. So you're just going to be a little bit careful with that. But it will talk to you, more or less, and let you know when enough is enough. But I've got used to it. It's like riding a penny farthing, I suppose. But no, it's fine. It's fine. And if you do a little bit of off-roading, which I really don't, I'd love to say I could do it, but I can't, then I'm sure that's when it will come into its own. So the engine is pretty good actually. Brake wise, yeah, they're a little bit soft. They're not your Brembo jobbies. They're a little bit soft if anything, but apparently if you change the pads on the front, certainly to, I can't remember what they say, but that will change the braking performance. I guess Honda have gone for the progressive brakes, non-sharpy kind of brakes, so if you're off-road you ain't going to have the front wheel washing out from you every time you put the brakes on. It's got ABS front and rear. You can switch the rear ABS off. A little switch down here if you want. Sorry about that. Little switch down there if you want. And the traction control is operated on the left hand by my finger, where the headlight pass beam would be on some bikes. That's operated by this. The 2017 model is very basic. Hold the switch in with the finger and the orange light comes on, which means the traction control is switched off. Hold that finger in again and it's back on again. 3 bars, press it once, down to 2 bars, press again down to 1, which is minimum traction control, and then back in on 3. I leave it on 3 in fairness. So one of the things I have done is this comes with tubed tyres. Now I've never had a bike with tube tyres, so I bought all the repair kit just in case I had to change the inner tube, so I got spare tubes. But having practiced how to change the inner tube, guys, it was an absolute pain in the arse, I've got to say. With the lovely gold rims that the bike comes with, you're going to end up just wrecking the rims unless there's several of you to try and sort it out. So I guess if you're doing off-roading a lot of the times, then yeah, just keep the tube tyres. But I would suggest either buy a set of tubeless rims or go down the 3M tubeless conversion, which is what I've done. So there's a link below as well how to do that. You do that at your own peril, so I'm not going to say yay or nay, but I just thought I cannot be bothered with having to change a tube in the pouring rain stuck on a motorway somewhere. So I've gone down the tubeless route, put in 90-degree valves, and the jobs are good, and so more than happy with that. So I just run along with a tubeless repair kit and a 12-volt compressor if I'm going away, and that seems to do the job. Okay then guys, so in summing up, what else can I say about the 2017 Honda Africa Twin? I really enjoy riding it. You just got to accept that the front wheel 21 inches can be a little bit twitchy. Like I say, I've tried the GS's, great bikes, but I seem to gel more with this than the GS's. I'd love to try the KTM out, but sadly that wasn't meant to be. But maybe that's what was meant to be, as they say. So more than happy with my Africa Twin. So I do hope you found the video interesting and enlightening if you're in the market for a used second-hand Africa Twin. Click on the links below, make any comments, subscribe to my channel. I try and put some more stuff as and when. But yeah, I hope it's been of some interest to you. Thanks for watching. If you watched to the end, have a great day, ride safe, and hopefully 2021 is going to get back to some degree of normality. But thanks for now, and see you all again soon. Cheerio. So back home now, time to put it in the garage. Biggish bike, but it's pretty easy to move around. So there we go. Let's take it back into the garage. I guess the GS is a bit heavier. Not sure. So I put a centre stand on this. And voila, and then I always plug it into, oh excuse me, just my what it's called, Optimates, yeah, battery thing, just to keep it nicely charged. And there she is, 2017 Africa Twin, great bike.